Hey everyone, Chubby here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are playing Build a Tower. And later on in the video, we are inviting 2 subscribers to see if they can complete my obby. Yes, it is 100% possible. Also, I just reminded myself about doing the intro right now when the obby is completed. I should have done it at the beginning, but it's too late now. So before I start recording, I placed down 2 blocks to earn money so I can do some upgrades instantly. And let's get to, yeah, we can't afford that, that's too expensive. We got to level 3, but that's the most decent. Let's buy pretty much everything in the shop. Let's see if there's any, nope, nothing good in here, but anyways, let's buy some stuff. So for this first part, I want to do a very hard jump at the very beginning. So what we're going to do is place some small platforms, which is the same block as these pink blocks are shown on screen right now. And we're going to keep building a lot in a line until basically we can't make it anymore. But obviously it has to be possible, but yeah. Anyways, time lapse. Basically, I'm going to test it, so I'm going to jump from here, remove this block, and then see if I can land on the platform, and if I can, I'll remove that block, and then place another block next to it, and keep going and going and going until we physically can't make it, or just about make it. We'll be back once it's done. Okay, that's now done. Let's see what blocks there are because it just got restocked. Okay, let's buy the micro cubes because we will need it. You know what, let's get some fences as well because I have a plan for this. I don't know what. Oh, kill bricks in stock. And disappear, let's get these as well. Anything else? Okay, I'm pretty sure we got everything we needed. Basically, now what we're gonna do is add a kill brick in between this jump. And yes, I am going to test it to see if we can make the jump or not. Let's place it about here. Is that good? No, it's a bit too high, I think. I'm not sure. Hold up, let me get up. There we go. And let's jump. Nope. It is possible though, but I reckon it's a bit too high. So let's lower this down a bit. I placed it down on the floor instead because I decided to change my mind. Let's see whether this is possible or not. And there we go, it is possible. And then what we're going to do is basically keep doing this until the end of the wall. So we'll see you guys and girls when we're done. So we're back everyone, and we obviously finished the wall and we added a new jump. Let me show you can do this real quick on the floor for some reason. We added that tree there. We put that there as a temporary block holder, but let me actually show you that this is possible. Without dying, of course, but that was basically a waste of time. Okay, let's get back up there again. Come on, and I'm dead again. Seriously? One final attempt. There we go, we finally made it. That's possible, barely. And that's possible, and that's possible. There you go, I finally showed you that this obby is possible. That second jump though is the most hardest jump in this whole tower at the moment. Anyways, we're gonna basically make a jump where you're gonna jump sideways onto this flower right here. Clean. Now what we're gonna do is jump onto this tree, and then jump onto this tree. If we can make it, we can place another tree, and basically we add the flower on top of it. So that's how this thing will work. Once again, we're gonna, by the power of editing, we'll be done. So see you guys there. Okay, now we're done. Let's add the flower on top of this tree right here. That should do. And then remove the tree. And then basically, now let's see. Okay, we failed that jump somehow. Okay, let's see if this jump is possible. Ooh, wait. I think we're gonna have to move it. Yeah, we're gonna have to move it. Okay, let's move it very slightly. Okay, now let's see whether this jump is possible or not. Please, my jump fountain failed. Let's try again. And it failed again. Okay, let's try one more time. Maybe... no, okay. Hold up. It's not possible. We're gonna move it slightly. Okay, let's test this one last time. Please, for the love of God, make it. Yay, it's possible. Well, okay. Now what we're gonna do is basically from here, I'm gonna add a stud over here somewhere. There we go, we added the stud. Okay, so basically what I want to do now is add a ice block. So let's raise this up, and Gail, really? You didn't have to slap me with your glove. Anyways, let's go replace this block once again. And there we go. And then what we're going to do is basically get another ice block and basically phase through the other ice block and build it in. Basically keep jumping and testing until we can barely land on the block. And we'll be right back once it's done. Okay, let's test it. There we go. It is possible. So what we're going to do now is add a whole bunch of ice blocks and jumps over here. So voila. By the power of editing, it's now done. Each jump is possible, obviously. We added the tulip there. That is the most hardest jump in this whole obby. Now time to add a whole bunch of tulip jumps. And there we go, all done. Okay, now let's add a kill brick in between these two ice blocks jumps. You know what, let's add other kill bricks in between these jumps as well. Okay, now let's add a fence jump over here. I think here should do, which... okay, now let's actually remove this block because basically it's supposed to not be there. Okay, let's jump here. Yep, it is possible. Basically, I have an idea over here, so let's find the truss real quick. Place that there for now and jump. Yep, that is possible. Barely, but it is possible. Basically, we're gonna have another truss above, but you have to ladder flick onto it, which is the most meanest jump possible yet. Oh, I just phased out through the thing. Anyways, let's cut to the part when it's done. Okay, let's remove that, and this should be, yep, there we go. This is what I wanted, a ladder flick. So I wish people the best of luck on this jump. I'm thinking of adding wraparounds up here, so let's add this real quick. And there we go. Let's see whether that jump is possible or not. Yeah, that's not possible. Yeah, it's not possible. Let's use this Roblox tool to bring it more towards me if it actually lets me do it. And there we go. Let's see whether this is possible now. Ooh, I think that is possible. Hold up. Yeah, that is most certainly possible. Okay, I want to be a bit mean here, so I'm going to add kill bricks on basically this side and the other side of the wall, but hidden away so that the user might accidentally walk onto it. So, time lapse. So, I found the crafting bench and I found out you can craft text signs, so let's add one right here. And let's type welcome to my Obby, because this is my Obby that I made. Let's add a smiley face as well, because why not? And there we go, you can barely see the smiley face, but it's like whatever. Basically my idea here is to add 2 jumps and then go onto disappearing platforms that you got to do in and out on. Which sounds really mean because you got to have a fast reaction. So let's put it right about here. Yeah, that should do. Let's place a platform right here so we don't have to stand on that truss anymore. Okay, now let's add another platform so we can actually make that jump, because this jump is not possible right now. And there we go, the platform's been placed. Let's see if we can make it. Yes, we can. Okay, let's get back. Yep, we made it before we fell off. So, okay, now we're going to add more disappearing platforms above us. Oh, I did not think about that. Okay, I think it was disappearing. Oh well. Okay, let's climb back up and then give you a time lapse. Anyways, now that's done, let's add a platform along here somewhere. So basically, once you get on top of this disappearing block, you have to act fast and jump onto this block over here, which is a bit mean, but I like being mean. This tower is mean anyways. So what we're going to do now is give you a little time lapse of me placing and removing the blocks until the jump ain't possible anymore. So yeah, we'll see you guys there. So what we're going to do now is add platforms, add walls. Basically we're going to add a whole bunch of wraparounds that you got to do, but obviously that's going to take me a while. So by the power of editing, we'll be there. So what I'm planning here is basically we're going to make a jump, but instead of actually of it being a wall hop, we're going to have to make you climb onto the ledge and jump backwards, landing on this platform right here. I know it's mean, but that's what I want and that's what I'm going to do. So let's design this. So that's just temporary for now, but we're going to add a platform above our heads first. Just like this. There we go. And I know people are going to outsmart it by, oh yeah, we don't have to do the jump, you can jump up here. No, you can't. We're going to add walls here so you can't even jump up here. Mwahaha. Anyways, let's block this off, shall we? This. That, and finally this as well. But also I realised that we can't escape from this place, so I'm gonna add a kill brick in here, so if people actually do get in here somehow, they're not gonna live for very long. So everyone, our tower is now complete, of course, and we brought in a subscriber to test out if he can do, well, if they can do Obby that I built. Well, they died already. Anyways, let's wait for him to come back. Death 1 and Death 2, he gave up. So, if you guys and girls have enjoyed this Roblox video, please consider liking, as we will be making a part 2 if this video reaches 10 likes. And once again, I'm really sorry for the late upload. I've been really busy and I didn't have any motivation to record anything for the past 15 days. But yeah, anyways, bye!